Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much. My name is Valeen Oseh, and I'm a graduate student at the University of Alabama at Birmingham, where I am studying cybersecurity. I make videos about my journey here as an international student. So if you are someone looking to study abroad, whether in the US, Canada, Europe, anywhere besides your home country, then this channel is for you. So I'll urge you to kindly hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications bell on so you're the first to get notified whenever I upload my content. And guys, see, the notifications bell is just like a bell-like button besides the subscribe button. So just hit on that bell and choose the option all. That way you get notifications for any content on my channel. So guys, today's video is basically going to be centered on, we've been doing a series for the past 3 weeks. So it's centered on USA F1 visa interview questions, but this time specifically dedicated to questions related to finance and sponsors. So if you have not watched my previous series where I gave like question and answer session for US F1 visa interview, the ones related to schools, university, to the colleges, those questions, then you need to go check my content, check my channel, and you will see them and you can get yourself updated. All right, so I have a question. Someone reached out to me and I created a private Telegram group for those who would want my personal guidance, in this journey. So if you want to become a member of that group, all you have to do is let me know, shoot me a mail. My mail is valeenovarah@gmail.com, or check through my channel, my about section. You see my email on there and you can send it to me. And I think I'll be adding it also in my description so that you can just click on the link and join that Telegram group, and you can get one-on-one personal guide for your study abroad journey. Okay, so guys, in today's video, like I said, someone sent me a message, so I'll be answering the questions asked by, I think, Julius. I think you're the one, right? So Julius is here. So I'm going to be answering some questions. Today's edition is sponsors related, finance related. So if you have any questions, please bombard the live chat with all your questions because I am here, all right, for you. But before we start, I uploaded a video yesterday where I talked about like 15 international students that were, 15 international students that were arrested, yes, in the United States of America for committing OPT fraud, and then 700 of students who had their work authorization revoked. So now many people are asking me that I did not include the nationalities of these perpetrators. And I remember that while I was filming that video, I was like, I'm missing something. The first one that I filmed, I mentioned it there, but the second time that I filmed it, I forgot it. So the nationalities of those people, we have 11 people that are Indians, and then we have 2 persons that are Libyans. We have 1 Bangladesh, and then we have one other country. I'll figure that out. I'll check through and then I'll get back to you in a minute about the last person. So today we're going to be going through the questions. So if you have any personal questions, you can just be asking it on there and I will attend to them shortly. I'm trying to get my notes prepared out. Sorry. So, by the way, as an international student, if you're going, if you've been given an admission and you have applied for your visa or anything like that, you're going to the embassy, you have a time scheduled to go for your interview. My biggest advice, like I said, I keep saying it on this channel, I keep saying it to everyone. My biggest advice to you is to wear the garment of honesty, because you never know what that lie you're going to tell will do to you. And the truth is, these people have so much data, they have so much information about you that you don't even know. You think that the questions they're asking you, they're just asking you because, oh, they want to get to know you. No, they already know who you are. They already can figure out who you are from just imputing your name in their system. They have a catalog. I know that it's not like Nigerian embassy or no, this is American embassy, that they have so many things at their disposal. So which means that they can figure out who you are. They already know. All they are trying to prove, guys, understand this, all they are trying to prove is that you are confident about where you're going to. You know where you're going to. You're not using this as a means to jackpot. Do you understand? If they figure out that your sole aim of going abroad is not to study, but for you to just leave the country, you just want to move, end SARS, you want to move, you understand? They will not give you that visa. So it's not really tied to, okay, maybe you have somebody here and so you are scared or anything like that. Sometimes we are worried. It happens because you never know. Most times I feel like they will not necessarily say because you have someone in the US and for that reason you shouldn't. Everybody is all man for himself. That your brother is in the US or your sister is in the US or your uncle is in America or in Canada is not a reason for them to deny you your visa. I mean, if they even give you that as a reason, you can actually request to speak with the person's supervisor. One key thing that gets you denied is your inability to show that you actually going to come back to your home country, and your inability to prove the course that you are going there to study. So if you're going there to study, chances are that for anyone going to study, you made the research yourself, you did these things yourself, you reached out to these schools yourself. It's not like here that maybe you did jump, they now give you a different course. No. So if you applied for like to 3 schools and you got 3 admissions, those schools, those courses that you were given, it's expected that before you did the research, you must have had a thought in your head that this is the course I'm going for. So when you come to the embassy and then they're asking you, why did you choose this course? And guys, I already made a dedicated live stream video, I think for over an hour, where we talked about the questions that you'll be asked at the embassy, university or college related questions. So all you have to do is go watch that video and get yourself ready. That video would explain everything, would give you all the answers that you need. But in today's video, we're just talking about financial related questions. So when that becomes a problem, it becomes a problem only when you're unable to prove the reason why you are going there. Okay? So ensure that your reasons are there. Your reasons are ready. Your reasons are not far-fetched. Do you get me? Your reasons are not far-fetched. I'm trying to get my questions out now. I don't know why I can't find it. So this is not supposed to be here. Okay, yes, it should be this one. So guys, hold on, please. I'm trying to get my questions out. So please be adding your questions down there, because once I'm done here, I'm going to be answering your questions. It is during my live session that I give detailed answer. I can answer one question for like 10 minutes. So please ask me all the questions. This is the only time you have to get like a one-on-one personal question and answer session with me. So please utilize it. Don't be scared. I'm here for you. Unfortunately, now I can't even find my questions. This is not what I'm supposed to be seeing. Guys, please bear with me. I should get this in a minute. I think I just have to look for it again. Who's watching right now? Please let me know. Okay, so yeah, we have it now. So guys, thank you, Akin. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much. All the people that are always, here to show support. Thank you guys so much. So I already started off with today's theme or topic, F1 visa, questions and answer session that is solely tied to finance and sponsors. So the first question that I'm going to be asking and answering is, who is sponsoring your education in the United States of America? So when you're asked this question, who is sponsoring your education in the United States of America, please go straight to the point. If it is your uncle that is sponsoring your education, let them know. If it is your auntie that is sponsoring your education, let them know. If it is your parents sponsoring your education, let them know. If it is your guardian that is sponsoring your education, let them know. And if you are self-sponsoring yourself, also let them know. Okay, to those of you who like my lights, I just wanted to show it to you a little bit. So this is the time where you have to like go straight to letting them know who the person is. Do not answer more questions or go beyond what you have been asked. Just state the person. My uncle is sponsoring my education. You call the person's name. Calling the person's name shows that it shows, you know, ownership. It shows possession, that kind of thing. It gives more credibility to the answer. Just saying my uncle. No, your uncle, chief, so, if he's a chief, Mrs. Bridget Igboku, if that's her name, you know, and just do that. If you have a guardian, you call your guardian's name. Like for my case, it was I had a guardian that is sponsoring me. So I just told them that my guardian, this person, I mentioned his name, and then I went ahead, you know, to let them know that he's the one sponsoring my education. So that one is very straight to the point answer. Remember, being concise is key. So don't go detailed into, because it's a very straightforward question. The second question is, what does your sponsor do? What does your sponsor do? Remember that I uploaded a video where I talked about the things you must do before you go. Before you go for your US F1 visa interview, there are things that you're supposed to do. And I hope that you go watch that video. That video should be linked here. Okay? Go watch that video and you know the things that you should do. One of the things I mentioned in that video is that you should have a sponsor student conversation with your intended sponsor, because that is the only way you know certain things that you may not necessarily know. A sponsor can just send you a bank statement. There are people that I have heard that actually, you know, do that as a service. They just, if you're traveling abroad and you're looking for a bank statement, they'll just give it to you and you pay them, that kind of thing. But that is detrimental because you don't know who that person is. You don't know what that person is doing for a living. You can't ask certain questions. That person might not necessarily be willing to answer all the questions you have about the sponsorship or that bank account. And these are questions that you will be asked at the embassy. So what is not the point of using something that you cannot actually, you know, prove to the embassy? So it becomes a problem. But if this person is someone that you know that is actually going to sponsor you and not some fictitious bank statement, you know, service person, you can have that proper conversation. You can be able to ask, because you should know what your sponsor does. If your sponsor is a doctor, tell them. If your sponsor is a politician, tell them. But sometimes the thing about politicians is that it can be very detrimental because they feel that maybe they have stolen money or something to support you. That is their idea. I don't know, but that is what people told me. Like, oh, don't tell them that maybe he's a politician or anything, you know. But you can, if that is who the person is, be honest about it. It does not, and be able to prove that it is genuine. Do you understand? Be able to prove that whatever your sponsor does as a means of livelihood is genuine. That is all they need. If you can prove that, then you're fine. If your sponsor is a trader, let them know. If your sponsor is a professor, let them know. And if your sponsor is basically, because if you cannot tell them the means of that livelihood, that's where it becomes fishy. And then you're giving them a bank statement that has maybe, let's say, 10 million naira there, or 15 million naira there, or 5 million naira there. And you can't tell them how they got that money in their bank account. Then who do you expect to believe you? Even me, I will not believe you, because I feel that there must be something fishy. Because at the end of the day, yes, you want to travel, but are you doing it in the right way? So that's why you need to have a sponsor-student conversation. You must know what your sponsor does. And there are several things that your sponsor can do. Your sponsor can be, maybe, let's say he's a politician and he also has a business. Figure out with the bank account is given to you, the bank statement is given to you, which account is he using? Is it the one tied to what he does as a business person, or is it the one tied to what he does as a politician? Or is it the one tied to his job as a professor, or it is the one tied to his business as, on the side? You need to figure these things out, because you cannot go there and tell them that your sponsor is a professor and you're presenting a bank statement that we know how much Nigerians are paid as professors. We know how much Ghanaians are paid as professors. And you're now bringing this very hefty bank account statement. How did they have that money? So it is possible that you might be a professor, but your business is paying you more. Because when you answer, the answer you give is one of the things that will push them to ask you further. If you're able to defend immediately that my sponsor is a professor and is also a businessman who that's what he does, right? If you can say those two, marry together, they would also understand that, okay, that's why you can have such an amount in your bank statement. And remember that I also mentioned that bank statement, guys, must be something that is transactional. You don't need to go there and give them a bank statement that is not transactional. Like you just dump it like 6 months, you just leave it there. Nothing is going in, nothing is coming out. It is that maybe 5 million you put in that bank statement that is there. So that when you want to just go, you just carry your bag. Oh yeah, USA, here I go. Canada, here I come. You're gonna be sent back home. You hear me? You're gonna be sent back home. So don't allow the euphoria of traveling abroad to take over your senses or what you're supposed to do. Be strategic. That's what I keep saying. Okay, so go straight to telling them what your sponsor does for a living. It could be trade, it could be education, it could be public servant, but be careful when you want to use that. Be able to prove that that person is actually sponsoring you from his money and not from money that is being siphoned. Okay, so the next question, which is the third question today, is why is your uncle sponsoring you? So remember that if you say your uncle is the one sponsoring you, this might prompt them to ask you why your uncle is sponsoring you and not maybe your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your like that. Do you understand? So the response that you give in the first question, which was who is sponsoring your education in the US, in the Canada, in the UK, is what will prompt them to actually ask. They will now ask you, why is that person sponsoring you? Why is your uncle sponsoring you? Why is your brother sponsoring you? Why is your relative sponsoring you? Why? And why are you sponsoring yourself? Okay? Okay, so that's why I said, guys, I take my time on Saturdays during our live session to answer questions. Like I can answer one question for 5-10 minutes, provided you get the details. So if you have any question, let me know in the live chat. Comment it down there. And if I am saying something and you don't understand or you want me to explain even further, let me know in the live chat. Like Akin is asking me now to his question is, please can you spend a bit more time on having a transactional statement? Now, if you are going to the United States of America or Canada or UK or any of those countries besides your home country to study, one of the requirements is that you can be able, you must be able to prove to them that you have funding. You can fund yourself for that master's program. Okay, so how then can you prove to them that you can fund your master's program? The way you can do that is to show them a proof of your bank statement or your sponsor's bank statement having as much money that is stated in your as much money that is stated in your I-20. So you need to have that bank statement ready. But the thing that, the downside to it, and one of the reasons that people get denied, is the fact that they only focus on having that amount of money in the account and not focus on having that money as well as having a transactional account statement. So now, what is a transactional account statement? A transactional account statement or bank statement is one where money is going out and money is coming in. So you don't want to have like an account where you're presenting to the embassy and maybe, let's say in your I-20, 10 million is supposed to be to cover your living expenses and your tuition. And so you now, in your sponsor's account, you now have that 10 million. They just deposit it there and allow it to stay for 6 months. Do you understand? So let's say maybe you started, the moment you got your application, you started applying, you're now looking for a, admission, and finally you got that admission, right? Then you now start to apply for your US F1 visa to book for your interview, right? You now discover that you need a bank statement, right? You now look for somebody that will give you that bank statement, or you now even have somebody that will give you that statement, right? Don't go with a statement that, oh, okay, how much do you need to, what is the least amount that should be in this account? Then they tell you that maybe 6 million. You now put the 6 million into that account and just leave it there. Nothing is happening. No money is going. Nothing is coming in. Nothing is going out. No. So you need to like it's just like you and me. You have your own personal account, bank account. I have my own personal bank account. Sometimes I transfer money to people, or people send money to me, or I buy something with my account, or I buy airtime with my account, or I buy recharge card, it is transactional. Do you understand? At least in a month, there's some transaction coming in. It's either money is leaving my account or money is coming into my account, right? As well as the money being there for my financial, for my educational journey. So that is what a transactional account means. You don't want to go with a bank statement that all that is there is the money you need to travel. That's what I'm trying to say. You need to have an account or a proof of account statement that has not just that money required by the embassy or your school, but is transactional, like something is going on with the account. People are putting in money, people are withdrawing, like that, different. So a lot of things is going on. That's what you need to present to the embassy. Okay. I hope I was able to explain that to a large extent. Somebody just liked this video. Please, if you are the one that gave this video a huge thumbs up, let me know. I have 4 thumbs up already. Let me know. Okay, you're welcome. Danielle, thank you for coming, today. Thank you so much. Thank you, Debbie Z. Thank you, Julius. Thank you, Akin. Thank you guys so much. Please always, show your support. This actually encourages me. Okay. So the next question I was asking was, okay, this one is related. Okay, so we were in the third question before Akin asked another question. It's Daniel. Yeah, Daniel Obasi. Thank you so much. Daniel, you're the one that gave me a huge thumbs up. Thank you. Hey. Let me dance for you. If you give me thumbs up, I will dance for you. Okay, just let me know. Valeen, I just gave you a huge thumbs up. I was the last person that gave the thumbs up. Thank you, Daniel. So why is your uncle sponsoring you? So this is where you now have to let them know. Yeah, this is why you now have to let them know. Thank you so much, Julius. This is why you now have to let them know why that person is sponsoring you. Let me use myself as a case study. My guardian told me that if I were to graduate with first class in Nigeria, he was going to foot my education to anywhere in the world. Do you understand? So that was my reason. So that is something I can say. This is why when they ask me who is sponsoring you, and then I say my guardian is sponsoring me, and then they're not like, why is your guardian sponsoring you? I'll tell them that as an undergraduate student in Nigeria, when my guardian saw that I was doing so well in school, my grades were very high, he then promised to send me to any school of my choice outside of Nigeria to further my education if I were to graduate with first class. So it's simple. That's my reason. Your reason can be something else. Your reason can be genuine, that your parents cannot actually foot your bill, but you have this uncle who believes in your future dreams, that is willing to support you. So that person, that is his reason for supporting you. Do you understand? You don't have to lie about it. It's normal. Sometimes people come from average homes or poor backgrounds or not well-to-do. We are not Otedola's children. We are not Buhari's children. So everybody understands that. So tell them the reason why that person is, supporting you or sponsoring you. And please go straight to the point. Do you understand? Somebody just give me another thumbs up. Please let me know so that I can That's for you. So guys, the next question, if you don't understand anything, let me know. And if you want me to explain something better, also let me know. So the next question is good. This question is very important. Where did you get this bank statement? Ta dan dan dan. This is super story, a life of strife and sorrow. Where did you get this bank statement? Can someone give me an example of how you are going to answer this question? If you are the embassy now and they ask you, where did you get this bank statement? What will be your response? Please, let's make this interactive. You know that Saturdays are interactive sessions where I go detailed into answering any question. So this is Q&A. I have, like, I give you strategic responses, but now I'm asking you, where did you get this bank statement? Daniel, I'm expecting your response. Julius, I'm expecting your response. Debbie, I'm expecting your response. Akin, I'm expecting your response. Everyone online, please, I'm expecting your response. Let me know. What will be your response? Please, I'm giving you 1 minute to answer this question. Akin has answered. I need another response. I need another response. Akin has answered. Akin's response is, I got it from a branch of the bank. That is Akin's response. So who else is online right now? Why are you people? I keep telling people to share my video, like my video, comment, make it interactive, because I want us to, like, talk, relate, communicate. But I'm having just one person online. Who is that person online? Let me know. Okay, so now the problem with the response that Akin gave is this. Julius, thank you. You're saying I'm intelligent. Why do you say I'm intelligent? Is it because you tell me, why do you say I'm intelligent? Let me know. You people are hyping me. Oh, my head is swelling. You people are hyping me like this. Let me know, why do you say I'm intelligent? Okay, so Akin answered that I got it from a branch of the bank. Now, the problem with this response is this. First of all, you did not even mention the branch, the bank in particular. You did not mention it, the branch, the bank in particular. Any branch can be, it is vague. I don't even know what you're talking about. And you got what? Most times people are so, like, it's not, you see that exam or that, this pattern of who are you, or going, you say, I am, just always mention the thing that you are asked in your response. So if they're asking you, where did you get this bank statement from? Please mention the subject matter. I got this bank statement from. Let them know what you're talking about, so that they know that you know what you're saying, and you know that they know that you know that they are trying to get you off balance. Okay, so the way that I would answer this question, Julius, you've not given me your response to this question, because I want to see what your response will be. If you're asked this question, what will be your response? Julius, don't run away now. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. You need to answer this question, because I want to know what your response will be. My sponsor, Dr. D, sent the statement of account to me. See, I like Julius's response better. I like Julius's response better because remember that today we are dealing with questions that are related to sponsors and finance. And whenever they're asking you any question in this category, it is tied to your sponsorship. It is tied to the person that is sponsoring you. Where did you get that sponsorship? The bank statement. They're not asking you the banco, because the bank statement that you are presenting to the consular officer actually shows the header of that bank. If it is Eco Bank, they will see it. If it is GT Bank, they will see it. If it is what do they call it? Regions. Oh, sorry, Regions is here. If it is what is the name of Nigerian banks now, or any bank, UBA, First Bank, all those things, they will see it. They're asking you, who did you get it from? Who, in terms of, your your sponsor. So you must mention, like what Julius said. I really love his answer. I was like, my sponsor, Dr. Ogini, gave me the bank statement. I am being sponsored for my master's program by Dr. Ogini Nicholas, and he's the one whose bank statement I am presenting today, or I'm showing to you today, something like that. But you must relate it to your sponsor. You must mention your sponsor's name, because your sponsor's name is definitely going to be what is in that bank statement. Because you're not going to say, oh, let's say Dr. Nicholas Ogini is the one that is sponsoring you, and then you are presenting a bank statement that has Valeen Oseh in it. They will be like, something is fishy. At any time they sense dishonesty, even though maybe your professor, let's say Dr. Nicholas Ogini, might also be Valeen Oseh conglomerate. Yeah, because that person might have a business and using another business name. For instance, let's say you say Valeen Oseh is your sponsor, and then you present a bank statement that has Tisova Relief Concepts. Tisova Relief Concept is my brand name. So the moment they sense it, so if you have anything like that, be sure to mention it. So you can say something like this. My sponsor, Valeen Oseh, who is also the CEO of Tisova Relief Concepts, is the one whose bank statement I'm presenting to you today. Do you see the way I tied everything together? Julius, yes, I have seen your response, and when you respond, I see it. I've seen your response, and I actually love your response. It is your response that we're actually dealing with right now. So I have tied it to my sponsor. I mentioned my sponsor's name. I have also tied it to perhaps my sponsor has a business, which is why my bank statement is having maybe a different name from my sponsor's name. I have tied it, and then I have also ended up by answering the question that says, where did you get this bank statement from? So you see the way that I was able to tie this response together, and even was also concise about that response. So when they ask you, where did you get your response from? Call the name of your sponsor. If your sponsor's bank statement is different from his name, provide it in that response so that they don't think that maybe you are lying. For instance, you say, oh, my sponsor Valeen Oseh is the one whose bank statement I am presenting today, and maybe the bank statement has Tisova Relief Concepts. Do you understand? You don't want to give them anything that will make them to think that you are dishonest. Even though you are not dishonest, you've not gotten the opportunity to respond or answer. Okay, so thank you, Julius, for saying that I am intelligent because I graduated first class material. Yeah, it wasn't easy. If you guys want me to make a video as well, how that journey is in Nigeria, like I was able to graduate first class, also let me know in the live chat. Okay, so thank you to Akin. You see how I was able to tie everything. That is the way you should answer your question. So I have 3 people currently live right now. Please let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know who you are so that I can give a shout out to you as well. So the next question is, guys, so this question is very important. Did you pay anyone to get this bank statement? This one is not my own. How did they sing that song? I'm only passing by. You see this question? Remember I mentioned earlier that this one is not my own. Like, if you are, hey God, going to the embassy, don't go with a bank statement that you bought or paid someone to get it. Don't go with a statement that is not transactional. And now you see it, they ask the question. So it is not me. That's why you have to take this live session very importantly. Somebody said, Oluwaseun, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys rock. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please just jejely hit that subscribe button, because we do everything study abroad here, to the US, to Canada, to Europe, anywhere, as far as you don't want, anything outside of your home country. So show support. Thank you for already subscribing. So where did you pay anyone to get this bank statement? Of course, I didn't pay anyone I didn't pay anyone for this bank statement. Actually, it is my sponsor's bank statement that I am presenting to you. So you don't want to be a victim. That's why when you're responding to where did you get this bank statement thing, you have to let them know. You have to cancel every doubt in their head. Okay, then the next question is, What is your sponsor's monthly income? Now tell me, if you, let's say, borrowed a bank statement from someone, or if you paid someone to get a bank statement for your study abroad purposes, how then will you be able to tell them or know how much your sponsor is being paid in a month? Because the moment you use someone else's bank statement, remember that that is the person whose name is going to appear as your sponsor for your educational purposes. So if you then choose to use all these bank statements, BOA, account statement services, you will not be able to know some deep questions, deep things about that sponsor, because that person will not be able to tell you how much they earn monthly or what they do. So if you have a genuine sponsor, that's why I said have a sponsor student conversation. And these are the questions you need to ask your sponsor. The questions you need to ask your sponsor, one of them is, how much do you earn monthly? How much do you earn yearly? You need to know these questions. For me, it was really hard having this conversation with my sponsor, because I'm like, I'm asking the question, is like, do you think it's easy for anybody to give you details about their financial this thing? Maybe let's even say it's an uncle that now agreed to sponsor you, and you now want the uncle to now be telling you how much he earns monthly. Are you okay? Sure, okay. As in, I don't understand. How would the uncle come and tell you, okay, I earn 5 million every month? You want the uncle to now say, oh, you want, the uncle does not want you to now, this man has money, and he has not been giving me money all these years. Nobody wants to tell you that, Ni. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody, at least not the people that I know, because it was hard for me. Even though my sponsor was willing to support me, it was really very hard for me to get him to have that conversation with me. So yes, have that conversation, but don't think that it's going to be easy when you just talk to your sponsor. Oh, how much do you earn in a month? He will tell you. How much do you earn in a year? He will tell you. No, sometimes it's not going to happen once. You might have this conversation like, severally. You might say, oh, uncle, we need to have this conversation. Oh, I've been researching, I've been watching videos, I've been having these things, and these are some of the questions that they will be asking me at the embassy. So that's why I'm asking you. They might ask me how much you earn in a month. What answer can I give to them? And also when whatever you tell me, it has to be, it has to sync with the bank statement that you're also giving me, or if it doesn't sync, but at least what can I tell them? Because you don't just want to go there and tell them your sponsor is earns 1 million naira monthly, 500,000 naira monthly, and that's not what he earns. Because let's say, for instance, you're denied, God forbid, or something happens and they want to verify from your sponsor, you are saying something else, your sponsor is saying something else. It's either your sponsor is saying something higher or something lower. But when you have that conversation with your sponsor, you both agree on a figure, around, even if he cannot tell you the exact figure for his personal reasons, agree on a figure that you can tell them. At least you're not lying, because when they reach out to him, should they reach out to him or anything like that? And even when you're answering something that was not made up, you're confident, you're bold. When you're lying, you'll be thinking, you will do something is different. Notice when you're lying and when you're not lying, you know that the way you act is different. So you don't want to go there with that lie mentality. So you want to have that proper conversation with your sponsor, so you are on the the good side of the consular officer. Okay, if you're liking this video, I beg, just be showing me some support in the live chat. Just be commenting, I like what you're saying, thank you for the support. Just be saying, make me engage with the video, please. So the next question is, what is your sponsor's annual income? I already answered that as well. It's the same thing as what is your sponsor's monthly income. So you must know what they earn monthly. You must know what they earn yearly. Then the ninth question is, did you get an education loan? So now, if you don't know what an education loan means, an education loan is, for instance, you're going to the United States to study, and then you figured out that there's no sponsor, nobody to sponsor you, not even your father, not even your mother. Guys, my laptop is about to get down. It's 15 minute percent, so let me plug it in. Okay, why is this not working? I am back, guys. Sorry for the break in transmission. Now I have plugged it in. So What was I answering? What was the question? Okay. Did you get an education loan? So an education loan basically is you going to a bank and telling them, see, I'm traveling abroad. I don't have sponsorship. Thank you. Oluwaseun. Thank you for that support. Guys, please comment in the live chat now. Make it interactive. Let me not feel alone. I beg now. I beg I do. God no go shame us. So so you go to the bank and then you tell them that you need money for your sponsor to sponsor your education abroad, and then it is a loan. Why it is a loan is because you're going to pay back, and you're going to pay back with interest. So if you are in that category, then you let them know. If it's either a yes, I took a loan, an education loan for my study abroad journey. Okay, it's simple as that. So that's what they're asking you. So if you didn't, then they're not going to ask you this question. They might ask you, but if you did not, no, I did not take an educational loan for my study abroad journey. Okay. Because at some point, if they ask you, if they've already asked you who is your sponsor or anything, and you tell them, then they might not necessarily ask you this if you've already answered who your sponsor is and all of that. So the next question is, what is your university yearly expense? See, guys, I tell people, like in my videos, every video you see on my channel is very important. Now, if you are someone looking to study here, take my videos seriously. Go watch them. You see the things I said you should do before, the things I said you should do, during, and the things you have to do after. You need to take them, seriously. Low button, yes. So, what is your university's yearly expense? I said in one of my videos that you must look through your I-20. Look through your I-20. The I-20 that is given to you might be different from the one given to another person, or the one that is you see online when you are researching. So you now go and cram the response that somebody has given on Naira Land, and you now say that's the response you are going to give. Omo, she okay. Go through your I-20. On your I-20, it will be stated what your yearly estimated expense will be. That is the response you should give them. If it is about $38,000, that's what you should tell them. If it is $40,000, that's what you should tell them. Some people's yearly expense is like $9,000. Like people are going to like maybe college, universities or so. Mine was over $38,000, about $40,000 yearly, about. So that's the response that I will give. So that's the response that you should give. You should not give my response. Give your own, what is stated in your I-20. I-20 is that document you are given from your university once you have been accepted. Once you have been accepted and you've paid maybe your initial deposit, they'll give you that I-20. So you will have it. It's not that you not have it. It is there. So you now go through it and you will see it. So that is what you should let the consular officer know. That is what they're asking you. They're not asking you your Nigerian expense. Okay. So the next question is, can you show your bank statement? So when they ask you, can you show your bank statement, you now present it to them and give it to them and you show it to them. So it's simple. They're not asking you any question, just show it to them. And that's why you have to be organized, have everything documented, like have one file for like your bank statement, have this one for your I-20, have another one for your DS-160 form, have another one for your admission letter, have another one for your statement, your sponsors, letter of attestation, that is your sponsor, just have those things. So you can have different colors of files. And so when they just call anyone, you just bring it out and present it to them. Okay. Then the next question is, this is the 11th question. What is your father's salary? If your father is the one sponsoring you, that's when you now answer what the salary of your father is. Okay. So that's it. Then how long has he been working here? See, whoever your sponsor is, know how long they have been, whatever they do for a living, know how long that they have been there. So if your sponsor is a professor, how long has he been a professor? Know it. If your sponsor is a trader, a business person, how long has he been a trader? Know that. That's what they're asking you here. If your sponsor is whatever your sponsor do, like if they are a digital marketer, how long have they been doing that? That's what they're asking you here. So the next question is, we have about 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to answer that question. So Daniel, where have you been? Daniel. So there are two Daniels on this channel. Oluwaseun Awofua. Did I call that right? But I know Oluwaseun is Daniel as well. Then we have Daniel Obasi. Daniel Obasi has been on this channel for a very long time. Like when I started, so I'm used to Daniel Obasi. I'm sorry, I know I murdered your name. I'm sorry. So Oluwaseun, you asked a very good question, and I'm going to answer that question right now. Okay, so the question that Oluwaseun asked, so guys, please make it interactive. Ask your questions here. I like the way that Akin is making my spirit to boil, and I like the way that Oluwaseun is just giving it to me back to back to back. And Daniel will come. Daniel, you are like Nigerian NEPA. The way I'm seeing you, Daniel, you are like Nigerian NEPA. 1 minute you're saying up NEPA, the next thing you're saying they don't take lights. Daniel, don't be like that. Don't be like that on this channel. You have to remain. I like people that gidigba. Do you understand? Be here. Be live with me. Be live with me. If you leave me again, ew. All right. So I like the way that these people are giving me ginger. Ask me questions that will get me scared. Ask me questions that will make me say, please, let's call it a day. Do you understand? Ask me thought-provoking questions. If I don't know them, I'll research, and then next live session, we come back. You know how they do it now? Ask me. With these few points of mine, I hope I have been able to convince and not confuse you that, going abroad is easy. Like that. Oh, so you're like, Buhari, that one is even worse. That is even worse. I don't, we want a new Nigeria, okay? So now, let's answer the question that was asked by Oluwaseun Awofua. I hope I called that right. Please, I'm sorry. But that name looks cute, by the way. Oluwaseun. So Sheryl is like, did you write what you would say for the interview to practice or just oral practice? And guys, even though we're asking, see, this is a Q&A session with Valeen Oseh. This is a Saturday hangout with Valeen Oseh. So for every live session, we have a dedicated topic. But so what I do, I start off with the dedicated topic, and after like 40 minutes, we can do other questions and answer session. But if at any point in this video you have a personal question to ask it right there in the live session, and I will answer it right there. So don't be scared that, oh, maybe we're talking about US F1 visa interview question that is related to finance, and you have a question that is related to education, colleges, and universities. Should I ask it? No, ask your question, because this is a Q&A session with me. You have the right to ask it. Yes, ask it, okay? So I did both of them. I wrote down my answers. In fact, you people should wait. Let me show you this thing. I like to show you the way it happens. Let me show you. Let me show it to you. I like to wait. Now here we go do one today. Tell me any YouTuber that will go this length, this far, to show you all the things that you see this box. Tell me. That's why you should give me another 1 million 1 million thumbs up and keep engaging on that live chat. You see this file? This is one of them. This one had like all my documents, everything in here, but everything is still here. Then I had several books. Where is it though? I had like these books, like everything, all the research I was doing, I had them. So I told you people that you should have a journal. Have a journal handy when you're, when you begin your study abroad process. Just have it read handy. So that you just like now imagine I came here 2018, December 28, 2018. But you can imagine that I still have, if you ask me to present to you the things I use, I still have them. My things are still documented, they are still organized. Everything about study abroad, everything that they are still here. Like I still have some of my questions here. I still have my, SOP, all those things. So I did everything. I did not want to leave any stone unturned. I looked for all the things I needed to do. I will write it down. I will write the responses that I see online. Like, I have a Telegram group, in case you don't know. If you want a personal guidance from me for this your study abroad journey, you can request for it. Join my private Telegram group, where I give one-on-one personal guide to help you get your study abroad journey, achieve your study abroad journey. So if you want that too, you can also check the link in the description after this video goes, is uploaded, and you click on it and join that live Telegram group. Okay, so yes, I did both. I will write it down. And for somebody like me, I like writing. So whenever I'm studying, even when I was in university, I'll be writing things down. And then after I'm done writing it down, I also like talking. I mean, you can tell already that this girl is like, if she does not talk in a day, she will go mad. So I like talking. So I will be talking about it. Like, I'll just go somewhere, we come out of the house, and then be acting like that somebody's looking at me, the interviewer is looking at me, and I'll be answering the questions, and just be, so that way it sticks, because you want to go there not sounding rehearsed. Even though you are rehearsed, but you're not sounding rehearsed. I made a video about the things you should do before your F1 visa interview. When you watch that video, you understand what I'm talking about. So after this live session, you can go watch that video. You see the way I'm taking over like 3 minutes to, I think this is over 3 or 5 minutes to answer that question. So the next question from, okay. Yeah, Akin is asking, university yearly expense. Which Nigerian student is going to answer that one? No, you have to. Yes, now they'll go answer it now. They'll go answer maybe Nigerian own or anything. But when they ask you your university yearly expense, it is stated on your I-20. I can go bring that now, but I think it's a bit far, so but it is stated on your I-20. On your I-20, you see it, the estimated amount that you're going to spend for a year, so you see it. So be guided. All right, then the next question is, how you know about Naira land? Nice one. Yeah, I do. Oluwaseun, no problem. I'm like, boy, please, we don't need any worry here. Okay, you call it like the whites, but oh my god, Oluwaseun, our fool. My people, yeah, you people are, yes, nah. I have to give you accents more. I've not even given people accents on this channel. Hi, my name is Valeen Oseh. Don't mind me, oh. So now waiting they sweet you now. Oluwaseun. Yes, you see how I like this channel. You people begin to converse with each other. That's how it should be, engaged. So you are doing well, right on. She has carried out her traveling bus, so wahala deal. It's what you people want. The link for the Telegram group. Okay, let me quickly get the link for the Telegram group. I pinned it here yesterday. Hold on, guys. Copy link, and I'm adding it right now. I just added the link to the Telegram group in the live chat. Finish us while you're long hair. You guys are so funny. You guys, today's live session is the best. Like, very, very fun. I miss some of my followers. They are not here today. So the next question, I already added the link to the Telegram group on there. The next question is, why are your parents not sponsoring your education? I already answered this question earlier on. They just rephrased the question. So you let them know. If your uncle is the one sponsoring you, let them know why your parents cannot. Maybe your parents do not have the finances. They are just maybe traders or farmers, or or maybe secondary school teachers. So they don't have such an amount. So be honest. Be honest, because they know that not everybody traveling abroad actually have the finances, and that should not be a reason why anybody should be denied. Just be honest. These are things that are normal for any human. We are not Buhari's children or Dangote or any people like that. So let them know why and be honest about it. Why is your mom sponsoring when your spouse is working in the UA? Good. So let's say, for instance, you are married, because I think sometimes I'm beginning to neglect the, those that are married and those that are, single. I'm focusing more on the singles, which is not really right. So, for instance, you're married and your parents are now the ones sponsoring you. Let them know. You might be married and your husband cannot foot the bill, or you might be married and your husband invested in some business and the dividends are yet to, be received. And for that reason, he's tied financially. And so your family is assisting. There's no harm in that. As far as the people that are assisting is your relative or somebody that you know, there's no harm in that. So just let them know why that is the case. Okay. The next question is, your bank passbook shows large transactions recently being deposited. See, I took my time to explain why you must ensure that there are transactions going on in the bank statement that you're taking to the embassy. But one thing that I mentioned that I even kicked against is the fact that do not just, present to the embassy an account statement that they just deposited the money and then that's it. Maybe they deposited the exact figure that you need, and so that you can go and present it, because they will ask you. The reason why they're asking you to present, remember when they said, can you show us your bank statement? And then you give it to them. They will check through the bank statements and then they will ask you questions. For instance, they were asking, one of the questions they asked me was, there were large amounts, like large sums in my guardian's bank account. So they were like, how come this account have such huge amounts? Not once, not twice. What does your sponsor do? I had to explain to them what my sponsor does and why such an amount can be in his bank statement. Do you understand? So if I don't know what my sponsor does, it will be a problem. I'll be like, is this? But if you know what your sponsor does, you should be able to tie what the figures in that bank statement to what your sponsor does. It should tally. You cannot present a bank statement that is like, let's say, 1 billion, and your sponsor is just a university professor in Nigeria. I don't understand. Professors that sometimes are taking money from students, I don't understand. So how can he have such an amount of money in his account? So you must be able, and me, I even went with like things like assets. I went with assets. I went with, asset declaration, all those things. I went with them so that they'll not, because I already knew, even before going, I already knew the figures on there, they were huge. So I went prepared. I had things to back up, why such an amount will be there. Okay. So don't go there and disgrace yourself. Then you now come back and say village people. Village people not follow you in anything. It's not village people. It's SAS people that followed you there. The SAS, they are the ones that followed you there. So the next question is, what is the source of money for a recent large deposit? What is the source of money for? So if, for instance, your sponsor just deposited a new amount of money, a large amount, like for me, they just said there was this very huge amount, and so I was like, yeah, my guardian is, my my guardian does this, my guardian does that, my guardian does this. So it is very possible that he was involved in a recent business deal that resulted in such an amount being deposited into his account. Because sometimes, let me tell you something, the things that happen is when you take that bank statement, you might take that bank statement and you just focus on a specific area. There are areas that you might not necessarily go through. And then those areas that you don't go through are the ones that the people will now go through and begin to ask you questions. The thing is, you are not a banker or an accountant. So there are things that you may not necessarily know. So don't expect that you can know all the bank terms and everything and be able to give a professional response. But just be able to use your brain, because you already had a conversation with your sponsor and because you already know what your sponsor does. And so for that reason, yes, there are things that you cannot answer, because I cannot really tell why, some huge amount came at a particular time. But because I know what he does for a living and who he is, his personality, I believe that he must have been involved in a business deal that would yield such an amount in his account. Okay? So the next question, you guys are giving me ginger. So the next question is, do you have a statement from the sponsor on bank letterhead? See, I told you that when you're going there, take a bank statement that is with the letterhead of the bank. So you're not going there with any print, no, maybe screenshot and you're not printing it. Then they worry you. You are going there with a statement of account that is given to you by the bank, duly stamped, addressed to the immigration embassy, United States Embassy. If it is Lagos, fully addressed. If it is Abuja, duly addressed. That is the bank statement you're taking there, fully stamped. Okay. Then the next, because when you go with a bank statement that is not stamped or nothing like that, even me, I cannot trust it, because you can bring anybody, the one they do like Photoshop, you can do anything and bring it to me and then tell me that no. So it has to be fully stamped and fully duly addressed to the US Embassy. So the next question is, do you have a financial affidavit from the US-based sponsor? So if your sponsor is in the United States of America, then you require a US affidavit of support from that sponsor. So this is where you now present it to them. So there's a form they fill for that. Thank you, Akin. Thank you so much. There's a form they fill for that. So you can, I can't remember the name of it. I think it's something 136 there, something form, but I can't remember. But that's the form that is needed. So if your sponsor is US based or Canada based or something, there is a particular form you have to fill, and that is the form that you present at this point. The next question is, why is your company sponsoring your education? So guys, there are people that are sponsored by their company. For instance, maybe I work with CBN and then they need me to go learn a particular course, maybe security asset management, and then do it for like a year or two and come back. So why are they sponsoring you? Maybe there was a need for that person in the bank, and they do not have such person in existence, and so they are training me so that when I come back, I'll be able to help them solve that problem. So that should be a very good response for you, because for any company that is sponsoring you, there must be a need for it. There must be a problem that nobody is able to solve in the company, and they chose you to go learn that skill and come back and impact whatever knowledge you have learned in that company. So it's pure, it's straight to the point. There's a problem, there's a need in the company. We do not have the required personnel to handle such need. And for that reason, my company chose me to go study asset security management. And after my study, come back to solve the problem in the company. That's straight to the point, okay? This is for those who are, workers and are being sponsored by their company. You can even be sponsored by the government. So this is where you give them the response. The next question is, this is the 20th question. Answer 20 questions every day. How will you finance your education for 2 years or 3 years when your bank balance shows 1 year worth of expenses? So this is one great question that international students are worried about. Like, they'll be like, oh, how can I? Because most times what people do, they only show that they show the figure that is stated in the I-20. The I-20 will only show the estimate for 1 year, and so you go ahead and just have that money, the estimate for 1 year, in that in your bank account statement. So the problem is, you have to be able to prove to them that you are going to be able to foot the remaining year. So if you're going for a master's program, you have 2 years, and your bank statement is only showing 1 year expenses worth of money. How can you foot your bill? That's what they're asking you. Don't go and tell them you're going, when you get to the United States of America, you start working. No, because you're not expected to work as an international student. This is where you now have to prove to them that your sponsor is willing to continuously send you money for your living expenses and your tuition throughout your education in the United States of America, in Canada, in UK. And guys, your sponsor can also write a declaration of sponsorship letter where he would state that he's going to be sponsoring you for the duration of your master's program, for the duration of your bachelor's program, or for the duration of your PhD program. So if you have such a letter, you now go ahead and tell them, yes, I have a sponsor who is going to foot the bill for my study abroad purposes in the United States of America. In fact, I have a letter of declaration attesting to this, and you present it to them, he's going to be taking care of my living expenses, he's taking care of my tuition and everything that will be needed throughout my stay in the United States of America. Full stop. That's it. Don't go and tell them the moment, sir, the moment I get to the United States of America, I'm going to get a job and I'll start doing, part-time jobs, and I'll be doing part-time jobs, and I'll be working and saving for to take care of my utilities. Just know that your visa is over. Don't go and tell them that, even though they know that you're going to work, because as an international student you can work for 20 hours, but don't let them know that. Don't tell them. Your focus should be on your studies, and that you have a sponsor that will support you. Don't go there. Letter of declaration, right? Yes, I have one from my sponsor. There's one that even your sponsor will a form that your sponsor will fill and send to your school. That one, present it to them. I have that one, and then I have another letter too. There's a form that my sponsor filled that was given to me by the school. He filled it and declared there, affidavit of support by my sponsor, that the school. I took it there. And then he made another declaration of support letter too for me. So have that handy. So when they ask you, how would you be able to foot your education abroad and you only have 1 year living or expenses in your bank statement, you tell them. Like I earlier mentioned, I have a sponsor who is going to be taking care of my financial needs in the United States of America as a graduate student. In fact, he already in fact, I currently have an affidavit of support letter or declaration of support letter by my sponsor, where he stated that he would be in charge of any needs that I would be having in the United States of America or in Canada or in UK as a graduate student or as a bachelor student or as a PhD student, so that I'll have time to focus on my studies there and graduate with good grades. Wisdom is profitable to direct. That is what you need. So don't go there and start telling them about job, because in fact, you will not even get the visa. Talk more of the job that you are mentioning to them. Okay. So guys, that's all for today. The question and answer session, for the sponsors or financial related questions for US F1 visa interview. Guys, you guys know that I love you to the moon and back. I know you can see that. So I put that, specifically for you guys, so that you know that I love you to the moon and back. And remember to keep a date with me every Saturday. If you have other questions, now this is the time where you can ask any question that is not, like, it could be this related, it could be anything related. Just ask, questions now. Next week, the questions that we're going to be answering will be USA F1 student visa interview questions and answers, but this time that is dedicated to relatives and family members. So if you are the type that said, oh, I have a family member here, or this or that, all the questions that they will ask you that is family member related, sibling wise, everything wise, tomorrow it is, next week it is. So we have 15 questions that we'll be answering next week. Okay. So one thing again that I want to really answer the question that who has joined my Telegram group I created? Okay, Daniel, you have joined. So we have 4 members. I already added my Telegram group on here, so the link is there. You can join the group. It's a private group that if you want personal support, personal guidance from me, that's the group for you, and you can have a one-on-one conversation with me on that group, because sometimes you only communicate with me via comments on YouTube, but on the group you can chat there with me anytime. Any question you have, just ask there and I'll answer it right there. Okay, so I'm going to be answering the question that Julius asked me yesterday on the group. So this is the question, but before I do that, let me answer the question that Shaun asked. Shaun was like, did you lodge a night before? So guys, I did not lodge a night before. I actually found my apartment, my housing, before I got to the United States of America. Yes, from one, yeah, that's the form. That's the form. That's the form. That's the form. That's the form from I134 form for the USA. There's another form for it for Canada. There's another form for it for the UK. So that is the form. But just be sure to know that if you are in such category, you would be told either they'll let you know when you're feeling that, when you're applying for your visa this thing, they'll let you know the things that you need, and you get the ones that is specific to you. So I didn't lodge when I got here the first night. Actually, I already found an apartment before coming here. And yes, I'm going to make a video on how to find an apartment here in the United States of America or anywhere at all. But I actually made a video earlier where I talked about the things you have to do before. And in that video, I said that you can actually start your apartment hunting process, because sometimes people are like, yes, I've gotten admission, I've gotten my visa. No, when I come here, that's when I'll have to start apartment hunting. It is very stressful. Trust me, it's very stressful. So you can start, and people, you can't say that, oh, it's not possible, you can't get an apartment in the when you're in Nigeria. Who told you? I found my apartment when I was in Nigeria. I paid for 1 month before coming. So when I got here, I did not. Okay, so the thing is, I lodged in a hotel for 1 week. Not because I did not have an apartment already. I had an apartment, but I didn't come alone. Okay, so I came with family. And so the apartment wasn't like I did not have anything in the apartment, no, nothing. Baby girl has to relax and be taken care of. So I had to enjoy 1 week first in a very good hotel before I now moved into my apartment. Okay, so that's what happened. So I did it out of pleasure. Should I say pleasure? Or I did it out of convenience, not out of necessity. So, but I already had an apartment. Like the night I arrived Birmingham, I took my things to my apartment and then took the things I needed to the hotel. And after 1 week, I came back, because I now started getting the things. Because that 1 week, I was using it to register, find my way around, so I don't want to be in a place that I don't even have a bed to sleep. I don't have a couch. I don't have anything. I'm dealing. No. I don't want that stress in my life. So I just went to, at least let me know that this 1 week I use it to get things done. Then by the time I move in, I've already started, making order for the things I will need in my apartment. So that's what happened, for me. So the question was, he has a sibling in the United States of America. And he's worried that most people that get their US F1 visa are people that already have funding, some sort of funding, be it partial funding or full funding. Those are the people that have been getting their visas lately, according to him and according to where the platform that he has been going to make some research lately. Okay, and so he's like, I don't have funding, but I have financial backup. Julius, I beg, we need you in our life right now. I beg. He said, Valeen, I don't have funding, but I have backup. He has backup. So I'm like, he now continued. He now said that his brother in the United States of America is the one that will be sponsoring him. But he's worried because he thinks that might affect him. Should he tell them that his brother is the one sponsoring him or not? So that is the question. Should he lie, or not be open? Let me not say lie. Should he not be open about the fact that his brother is going to sponsor him? So that is what we are discussing right now. In my opinion, first, I keep saying honesty is key. Honesty is key. Honesty is key. Go there to tell the truth. Some people might have lied and gotten away with it, but you might not be those people. And I feel that I'm much more confident when I'm talking about the things the way they are than when I am talking about things that is made up. And remember that you have to fill that form that says who is your sponsor, and you have to indicate it. How then can you now cook up a sponsor all of a sudden? And remember, if you're thinking, okay, let me go and pay for bank statement, pay somebody to give me bank statement, it's going to be very hard, because they will know. And there's no way you can buy bank statement and also have the person write a letter for you that will be sponsoring you. How can you see? It is one thing to get somebody to give you bank statements. It's another thing for you to prove your relationship with that person. A stranger from nowhere. How can you prove that that person is your sponsor? How can you show that that person is your sponsor? And you know that sometimes they tell us that when you're coming to the United States of America, that, you know, having, if your family is there already in the US, it is harder for them to approve your visa, because they feel that since you have family here, you will not want to come back. See, to be honest, I have family in the United States of America and I got my visa. Fortunately, they did not ask me that question. But if they had asked me that question, I would have also told them I have family. But not because my brother, my sister is not here. I have uncles, aunties, family, friends scattered all over the US. Okay. So it is in the UK that I have like my blood brother in the UK. But the fear with international students is, okay, if I have family in the US and I tell them I have family, they will not give me visa. Because even you and me, you that is watching me, I know that you don't want to come back. Let's tell ourselves the truth. I know that the day they give you that visa, even Daniel, Oluwaseun, Julius, in fact, you want to pick the next available flight, if that night you want to go, you want to leave, you want to jackpa, you don't want to hear anything again. In fact, you're not even, if you had girlfriend before, pack your load and go, Jelena, pack your load and go, I'm gone. You will not think of anybody. That time is not, it's not love. We're not talking love right now. You are going, gone. That's what you're doing. You're not coming anywhere. Esther, I'm just seeing you now. You are late. So we've been here for 1 hour. You're just coming. Even Esther, the day Esther sets foot in the US, Esther not they go anywhere. Esther not they go anywhere. Maybe they tell ourselves the truth. So, so that is why it becomes worrisome, because if you are not worried, the reason why you are worried is because you don't want to come. You don't want to go back. But you now know that if my sister is there, they can easily put 1 and 2 together. In fact, it even makes it harder, because they're like, your sister is there, your sister never come back, or your brother never come back, or this one, he don't lost, he not go come back. So that's the fear. But I think you should not use, because of that fear, to go and now lie, because trust me, it takes less than a minute for them to figure out that you have brothers, sisters in the United States of America. From your last name, they can tell that. It is in their database. They have database. It's not like Nigeria where, you can't even account for anybody. No, it is in their database. So they can tell if you have somebody here or not. So why do you want to lie about the fact that you have, brothers or sisters there? The only thing that I would advise you to do, remember they were asking you, remember the question when we talked about why is your brother or your sibling or your uncle sponsoring you? That's why you can tell them you can't foot the bill yourself personally. Your parents cannot. Genuine responses that they can resonate with. I don't think they would deny anybody because your brother is here. I still have that belief that they will not. The only reason that if you cannot prove that you're coming back, even if you don't have, okay, let me tell you something. Do you think that the people they deny are only people that have brothers and sisters in the US? Go and check statistics. Statistics will tell you that it is 214 or 224B, 241B. That's the major reason. I can't remember the reason, but that's the major reason. 24B reason. I think it's 24. That's the reason that most people are denied. And that reason is solely tied to your inability to prove that you are coming back to if it's Ghana, if it is Nigeria, if it is Cameroon. If you cannot prove that, you will still be denied, whether you have brother or sister or you don't. So go there, be honest. The truth is, they might not even ask you. They might not even ask you, oh, do you have brother or sister? Because they might be asking you other questions. Like, your interview will last my interview was less than 3 minutes. So I made a video, I said it was about 2 minutes, I was done. So do you think they'll be asking you, they don't have that time? Do you know how many people that are queuing up to be interviewed? So What if they don't ask you that question? Okay, what if they ask you that question? I'd advise you to still, who is your sponsor? My sponsor is my brother, my elder brother. You call his name, and that's it. Then they ask you, if they ask you where he lives, you can answer. Don't go and answer what you're not asked. So if you want to be concise, which is why I say be concise, because when you're not going to answer, he lives in the United States of America. The only way that they will know, because if your sponsor is in the United States of America, of course you're going to fill that form. The the I-13, what's the form? I can't remember. I think you are going to fill form I-134 for the United States. So they will already know that your brother is in the United States of America. So they will not even ask you. But can you prove that you will come back? So that's why you need to go and research the questions that will be asked in that regard, and what your response will be, and what you can do with your program of study, and how that program of study would impact your home country when you return. Stress on the fact that the need for your course, the benefit of your course, and the impact your course is going to have in your home country upon your return. So stress, be able to let them know that you are coming back to your home country. When they give you your visa, jackpa. Do you understand? But for that moment, be honest. Tell them the truth. And of course, some of you might even come, because for me, I'm going back to Nigeria. I'm going to make impact in my country. I might not come back immediately, but I want to go back. Because I'm a community service person. It is in me, it's my life. I love it. I want to impact what I know back to my country. I want to give back. So it doesn't matter how long I stay. I am definitely going back to make a huge impact in Nigeria, because we need it. I mean, all of you, if you are not even in Nigeria, but you know what happened in the past 2 weeks since October 8th, there's been chaos in Nigeria, NSAS protests and everything. That is an eye-opener for everyone, which is why I keep telling people, if you are traveling or anything, have a purpose. Have a purpose that is bigger than you, because I wouldn't even be thinking about going to Nigeria. I'll be thinking about bringing my family and all of that. But here I am still thinking about going home to make impact, because it's who I am. At the end of the day, who is going to make Nigeria a better Nigeria? The new Nigeria we're clamoring for, it's you and me doing it together. But, go first. Your interview, you're going there to prove to them that you're going to study. So that's it. So you're not lying. You're not saying, oh, I will not come back, and I will come back and you're not going to come back. No, because at that point, your aim is to get to the United States of America and to study your master's abroad. So you're not lying to anybody that, oh, I will not come back, and you will come back and you will not come back. No. I am going to the United States of America. My aim, my drive, my purpose is to go study, gain more skills, more knowledge in this area of specialization, and come back to Nigeria to make an impact. Check the statistics. Nigerians are, all over the news for cybercrime. The other time, 80 Nigerians were involved in a crime. And just recently, a popular Nigerian was arrested in Dubai for cybercrime, allegedly for cybercrime. So all the youths in Nigeria are clamoring for change. They want something better. The need for cybersecurity professionals are increasing by the day. And companies, individuals, families, even the Nigerian government is losing a lot of, economic revenue to this financial crime that is going on online. I want to be a part of the solution, because if I don't, who would? When you're talking from a place of love, when you're talking from a place of, even if say, do you know why all our politicians go and you will still go and vote for them? It's because they will come and tell you what you want to hear. And after everything, answers. After everything, they'll tell you nobody died in the Lekki massacre that went down. Do you understand? But when it's time for elections, they speak to you in the language that you will understand. It is the same way as going for an exam. You will give the professor what he has asked of you. You're preparing for that, exam. It's just like having AOCs, areas of concentration, and then you're like, okay, this is where I need to concentrate. So what you're doing now is your AOC. So when you're going there, you're telling them what they need to know, what they need to hear, as it pertains to studying abroad, you're not lying about, oh, I don't want to come back. I want to come back and you don't want to come back. No. Things happen. What did they say? That the only thing constant in life is what is change. What happens when you come to the United States of America is on you. You know, it's on change. Anything can happen. Do you understand? You might come and, you know, you might even come here and find love. The way I'm looking at Esther O, this girl, the way I'm looking at it's like Esther O might even, she's just coming here. The next thing now she found you, Bobo. The way I'm looking, the way Esther O is, it's like Esther O might just, the way I'm looking at Esther O, guys, the way I'm looking, if you see the name Seth, you know that Esther O. Esther O, what does the O mean? O means open now, open to, as it just come, you know, color, hey, the way people are like putting things on social media right now in Nigeria, everybody's just saying, if you have a visa, if you have a blue passport, if you have a red passport, yeah, the way that O is. Don't be surprised. I will tell you people the gist when it happens. So don't be surprised. I know my people. I know my subscribers. I know the way they do. The way she's doing. You imagine we have been live for 1 hour. She's not come that 1 hour. It is the end. So imagine when she come to the US now. And she just come to the US now. And it is when she came that the thing now started getting interesting. We're not gisting like family members. We're not talking about, imagine, Esther O. So anything can happen when you come to the United States of America. Anything can happen, or Canada or UK. You might actually find true love and get married. Or you might find a job, a company that will be like, oh, your services are so, you know, like, we need you. We can't do anything. We need you. And they file for you. So those are things that will be after. But for now, you are not interested. For now, you are going there and you're coming back to make impact in your country. And I will tell you this, regardless of how funny this might sound or anything, please have it at the back of your mind that at the end of the day, you are still a Nigerian. You're still a Ghanaian. You're still a Cameroonian. You're still an Indian. You're still a Chinese. You're still a, you know, Ivorian. So have it at the back of your mind to always give back. Whether it's going to take a couple of years for you to go back to your home country, please do it. So you are not lying either way, because you are still going to go back to your home country and make impact and help those who will not get the same opportunity as you. You know what it is? Like for me, it was really hard. My deepest challenges, my greatest challenges are my motivation, because I want to make it easier for somebody behind me so that, you know, the pain that I felt, that person will not feel it. Not because they deserve it, but because they should get it. Sometimes somebody does not need to deserve anything. If I have money for scholarship to give to people, I'm not going to say, come and write an exam, because sometimes it's not the exam. Everybody, like 500 people that are writing for that exam, they need it for one reason or the other. So if I can make someone's life better, I should, and you should too. So have a deeper purpose, have a higher purpose for traveling abroad. We all want something better for ourselves, for our families, for our people back home. That's if Nigeria were good, if Ghana were good, you would not want to travel out. Trust me. Do you know how much I spend? Like, I made a video where I talked about what I spend in a month. 1 point. That's even the least that I just felt, because it's, you know, YouTube. It's not everything that I can actually, you know, say, you know. But I imagine spending like 1 million every month on bills without tuition. Oh. Do you understand? So who then will make your country better for you? When you come here, learn, be serious, be attentive, be humble, so that those that will help you. And when the time comes, please make an impact in your country, your home country, wherever that is. Wherever it is, if it's Africa, if it's Europe, if it is Asia, make an impact, give back, help make your home country better, so that we can have proper education, good health care, all the things that we're coming here for, we can have it back home. Because when you still go back home, you'll be looking for those things and they will not be there. So I hope that you people are actually picking a thing or two in my channel. Sometimes I, try to make you understand that there's more to life besides, all of these things. But at the end of the day, just be that person, that the change that we're clamoring for. Okay. So let me go through. I think there are some things that people have asked here. Esther, no one come back. Oh, yes, Esther is not Esther. I know Esther now. Esther. Esther that Esther went and married the king. Oh, people know you see that in the Bible. He said, I like the way you said that backup. Yeah, thank you. I love my country. Oh, thank you. Me, I love my country too. See you, Oluwashe. This channel now die. Oluwashe, thank you. Welcome, Esther. Jakpa. Esther, no, yes. Great. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Julius. Yeah, I think 241. I can't remember the name. I'm starting in January, but might not be arriving till early February. How will you suggest filing the estimated date of arrival on the DS 160 form? Okay, so you will not be arriving. You will not. You only be arriving until early February. So let me get. I'm starting in January. So you will start in January, but you want to arrive the US early February. What am I getting wrong? Yes, classes are online. I know classes are online, but you said you've not gone for your F1 visa. When are you going? When are you thinking of going for your F1 visa? I had my visa approved in October. My visa was approved in October, and my journey was December 28th. So I had I think I went there October 15th because my visa just recently expired. It's been 2 years. So I had, let's say 15th, October 15th, November, December. So I had over 2 months, It's in December. Are you saying, okay, okay, good. Your interview is in December. That's a really close. Okay, December what time? Is it mid-December or Oluwashe say, Valeen, stop it. Almost see analysis. Esther, I don't day USA already. She no fit. Esther don't come out to Esther. You see that video that is going around, that dragon is burning things like Esther. If Esther see that dragon, go follow him. Don't move. Esther is gone. Okay, mid-December. So you have mid-December. So we have mid-December. So we have January, full January. That's 1 month. We have half of December. That's one. Okay. So, and you want to go early. How about 15th? Because I'm thinking. I just wanted to have at least maybe 2 months. I'm thinking 15th will be a good time, or from the 15th. Esther, make Esther not do Valentine. No, Esther go do Valentine now. Esther go do Valentine. I don't forget. Esther go do Valentine. Esther, Esther, you have finished it today. So I'm thinking you can go before. You can go before. I don't know. It depends on you. But if Valentine is a thing for you, maybe. But for me, I'd rather spend Valentine in the US than in Nigeria. Because it will make your journey quicker now. Say Esther, say you won't come here. As you see here, your friend true love ahead. So if you come before Valentine, go even, the journey. You go help. Single Pringle. It go help your ministry, because we are positioning you for the ministry ahead. There's a purpose. So focus, Esther, focus. So fine man, sharp. Okay, so let's be serious now. You can actually, it depends on you. If Because when you're saying early February, February is very short month. So 28 days. So that's like, let's say 14. Do you understand? 14 days. So that 14, that's like the mid, right? 14, that's Valentine. So you can do like before, maybe, and you don't want to come to the US and then you are like very, you're coming and you know that Valentine is coming. I know it might not necessarily be a thing, but at least it should be a day that you want to like really just maybe go out, see how it's done, how people, just even have a nice day that day. But if you want to come after Valentine, that's also on you. But if you want to come before, I think you should give yourself maybe like 5 days before that Valentine Day. I'm not saying it's a big thing because it might not necessarily mean a thing for you, but because it's a Valentine Day, it might be very busy day too in the US or anywhere. So you want to actually, so because early February should be 14 backwards. Early February should be 14 backwards. So I'm saying if you're coming early February, it shouldn't be close to 14th. It should be like, okay, so 7 should be a good time. 7th February, because that's like the mid. You are divided February into 4. So the first week of February, 7th of February, you are in the United States of America. So you have at least 1 week. So that's my Esther, they have finished you today. So you have like 1 week to actually prepare, and even maybe on that day you can even relax a bit and focus the other focus. So yeah, so that's my advice for you on that. Which other question is here? You say make the DHS catch you with this jackpot. Okay, so Victor, thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And guys, please, I have a task for you. Ask one of your friends to subscribe to my channel. Bring one person to this channel, please. Just bring one person to this channel. Bikonu, Ejo, Emma Binu. Bikonu, help your sister. Okay, Valeen, please, when do universities give assistantship positions for spring semester? I got admission for PhD for spring 2021, but the university said they are yet to make funding decisions. Victor, Ghana. Let me screenshot this question because I was actually making I'm actually going to be making a video. Oh my god, today's video is really taking, it's almost 2 hours. Okay, no problem. But I can answer this question there. Okay, so Victor, usually decisions are made for the fall semester. So fall semester, that's when you get like assistantship positions, everything. They have more funding for positions like that during the fall semester. Okay, so when you are coming to the US, and I'm making a video actually. I'm supposed to make that video today. I did not know this thing was going to take so long. But when I end this video, if I don't make this video now, because I need to do some lab work for about 2 hours, then I'm going to make another video on the differences between the spring semester and the fall semester, advantages and disadvantages of the spring semester and the fall semester. So in that video, I'm going to answer this question very well for you, Victor. Two persons asked this question. I think it was Esther. Esther asked this question, and Donkpe asked this question, and now Victor Zanconi is asking this question as well. So I'll take my time to answer that question in that video if you don't mind. But basically, usually more funding is allocated during the fall semester. That's why most times people are like, oh, let me start in the fall, because they have more opportunities for assistantships and all of that. So during the spring, the fall people have already taken everything, so it becomes a lot harder. So they now need to start, another cycle. The cycle starts in the fall, so they need to wait for that cycle to be over before a new cycle starts. So that's how it works. That's the quickest decision that I can answer, that I can give right now. But in the video that I'll be uploading later today or tomorrow, I'll give you a detailed answer. But don't worry. Are you in communication with any professor in that department? That's the next question I want to ask you, Victor. Are you communicating with any of your professors right now? Julia says, Valeen, you are funny. Valeen for president. Yes, you guys know I want to be the first female president of Nigeria. I don't hide it. The time will come. where we can make changes, proper changes to our country, Nigeria. And so when I say sincere, it's not because I'm just, it's what I want to do. I love to serve the people, and I feel that I can actually do well as a president, of Nigeria. So by that time, the Nigerian community or country as a nation will be more open to allowing women to serve, because right now we're still being marginalized. But I'm hoping that when I'm ready, when the time is right, when my people will call me, my people will also be ready to accept a woman as a president. Because at the end of the day, if we all, if we see anybody that can make Nigeria a better place or the world a better place, we should be open to such changes. Because, yeah, I mean, Okonjo-Iweala is now the first female director general of World Health Organization. She's a woman, the first woman ever. So the world is gradually getting to that point. Okay, so congrats at Victor. First of all, congrats for your PhD. I want to do PhD, but I think I need to work for 3 years before I come back for PhD. So congrats on getting your PhD degree. And thank you guys. The way you people are supportive, I just feel like buying you people Fanta. I just feel like buying you people Fanta. Or ice cream. Ice cream. I watched one clip today on Instagram. The people are going there looting businesses, vandalizing. I'm against the destruction of properties and everything, but you can't just help yourself to laugh sometimes. The people, they are drinking the ice cream from these people that they vandalized. They took all the ice cream and they have been licking the ice cream. In fact, they said they are drinking ice cream. So it's very funny. So thank you guys so much. So I feel like buying people ice cream, and I feel like buying you, Chocomilo. Victor, so congrats. I tap in your favor. I tap in your success story. And it makes me realize that at least I have undergraduates here, I have graduate students here, and I also have PhD students here. So this is also a good thing, so that I know that when I'm making content or when I'm making my videos, I'll put all of you into consideration. So thank you for letting me know, and I'd like to hear more from you. Please do well to shoot me an email at valeenovarah@gmail.com, and also join my Telegram group. I just added the link to the live chat. Please join my Telegram group. If you have not joined that group, please join that Telegram group right now or when this live is done. Okay, just join right now, because once this live is done, it might be hard. You can join it and then come back immediately. So don't leave me. Join and come back. Don't be like Daniel, that is like up NEPA. So let me see. Valeen is unopposed. Thank you. I'm glad you people actually laughed today. Esther, I don't. Okay, yeah, who passed that? Okay, yeah, true. Thank you so much. You're absolutely right. This is Rema. Esther, focus. This is Rema. Yes, I am the graduate coordinator, and that's the assurance he gave me. Oh, okay. So I don't understand. You said the graduate. Okay. So you said you're in communication with the graduate coordinator, and that's the assurance he gave you. So good thing is, always reach out to that professor. Keep communicating with him. Don't withdraw. Check if that graduate coordinator has is he a professor in the department? Does he have research? Does he have a personal lab? Is he doing research? What does he do? Read all his articles. Also, go through your dedicated website for your department. What department are you? What are you studying for PhD? Please let me know. Go through your department, go through all your professors' profile, go through the ones that have labs, go through the ones that are carrying out research. Find that one that, at least 3 of them that resonates with you. Reach out to them, tell them what you do. For someone who's going for PhD, you'll be hot cake. Charlie, you are hot cake. Reach out to them. Tell them what you have done. Tell them how you can be of help to them. Tell them that you're interested in working with them. That if they have any positions that you would love to work with them, don't hide yourself. You've already gotten the admission. Everything is okay. Open, speak up. Nobody will kill you. And when in that email that you're going to send to them, tell them who you are, where you're from, what you do, your interest in their research. Ask them if they have any positions available, and that because if they do, you'd love to work with them. But if they don't, that you also appeal to them to recommend you to fellow professors that might need you or that have vacancies or openings, let them know. So these 5 things I mentioned, ensure you include them in that your email and send to them. And like maybe after a week, reach out again. Oh, hi, I just wanted to, if you don't hear from them, I wanted to reach out to you. I sent an email earlier. This is me. Reach out to them. They will respond to you. Okay. So keep communicating, especially with that graduate coordinator, because if there's any opening, he will let you know. So communication is key. Let them know. Don't feel that, oh, I'm disturbing. No, you're not disturbing them, because you are going to pay them money. So PhD not be being. So you should reach out to them. Wow, PhD mathematics. I have someone here in the United States. He's in my school actually. He's doing PhD mathematics. He's a very good guy, like very dope. Mathematics PhD. Omo, they need you. They need you. So reach out to them very sharply. Okay. So is there anything else you want from me to answer? We have 15 minutes, so that will just be 2 hours of this video. 15 minutes more. If you have any video requests, do you have any video requests, let me know. Victor, are you subscribed to my channel? Because I think this is the first time I'm seeing you on my channel. Are you subscribed to my channel? If you're not, please hit the subscribe button, turn your notifications bell on, which is a bell-like button beside the subscribe button, and choose the option all. That way you get notified on all my video the moment it drops. Okay, so thank you, Victor. And I dropped a link in the live chat, so that it's a Telegram group I created, so you guys can actually join that group and communicate with me one-on-one. So you can join now. Let me see. We have 5 members. Titi joined. Daniel joined. Esther, you have not joined. Victor, you have not joined. Akin, you have not joined. Who else has not joined? Debbie Z, you have not joined. Oluwaseun, you have not joined. So why you guys should just click the link and join, and I will see the notifications as you join, the channel. Yeah, do you have any? Sheon, have you joined? Because I'm seeing Daniel Fred here. So do you have any video requests? If you have any video requests, let me know. What videos would you like to see next? Let me know. If not, then let's call it a day. Okay. Guys, what are you doing? Let me show you what's going on. See the light I have? You see the light going on there? I have one light there. See the other light. Where is the other light? See the other light? So this is the wahala I have to go through just to give you guys content. So please always endeavor to like my videos, comment, keep it engaging. Give me at least 10 comments for every video. Don't comment everything once. Comment them separately, and engage with my content, share my videos, and yeah, that's it. And watch the video, because watching is also very important. So I have one person live. Who's live? Let me know who the person is, so I can give a shout out to you. Then we can call it a day. Who's the person watching me right now? Oluwaseun, is that you? I have 2 people watching right now. Who's the person watching? Let me know who it. Okay, I have Oluwaseun. Who is the second person? So you guys are not, I asked if you. Oh, okay, just join. Okay, the other person, Esther. Okay, Esther. So you are not becoming like Daniel that is up Nepal, off and on, Abby. So guys, thank you. Oh, Akin, you're back. Thank you guys so much. Esther, you have not joined my Telegram group. Please join my Telegram group. Akin, you have not joined my Telegram. Oluwaseun just joined. Akin, you have not joined my Telegram group. Please join it. Esther, you have not joined. Please click on the link and join. I have 4 people right now. Julius is already there. So you guys should join my Telegram group. Julius is the reason why I created that group, guys. It was just like, is there a way I can communicate with you? This is da 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 da. I'm like, yeah. Okay. Before you finish me and slap me from there, let me just do it. And I did it. So I already had someone. I created a WhatsApp group. I think I want Telegram because someday we might grow more than 250, and Telegram we can have like 200,000 members on Telegram. So thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for always supporting me. Please always ensure that you watch my other content. I dropped a video today. The things you have to do before you come here, please watch that video. Some of you already have admissions. There are things on there that you should, do, so that video, comment there, engage with it, at least give it 10 comments each, different comments, not one, 10, because the more I get engagement from my content, the more YouTube pushes the video forward. So please support me, okay? Always support me. Always give my video a huge thumbs up. Always share the video. Nobody is sharing my video. Someone shared my video on Twitter, but you can please, if you have not shared my video before, please be sharing my video on Twitter, on Instagram. Copy the link, put it in your social media bio. When you do it, and screenshot it and put it in the Telegram group. Oh, thank you, Victor. Screenshot it and put it in the Telegram group. Valeen, I just did it. And follow me on Instagram, and all my social media platforms, so that we can connect there as well. I want to know you. I want to see your pictures. I want to know how you guys look like, and I just want to connect more with you on a personal level. And now we give you Fanta. Ice cream, join. Do you understand? It's not easy. Thank you so much, you guys. Give me backup. Enwin backup. Let YouTube know that Enwin backup. Huge backup. Oh, so I have a video request. You see, guys, give me video request now. You think it's easy? It's not easy. Sometimes I have video requests. I'm like, if I put this video, would they like it? Give me the video request so that I will make that video. I will call your name, because this video I'm going to do Victor Zanconi. I'm going to, put it in the group. So video request, guys. If you see anything I write now in the Telegram group, don't feel like what's Valeen writing. I just don't want to forget. Things to pack when coming to the USA. Okay. Guys, just ignore the thing I just uploaded now in the Telegram group. I don't want to forget it. I like that backup, the way you say it. Enwin backup. Eh? So, so yes. But wait, Victor, do you mean the things to pack in terms of? Do you want me to make it like general, like? Well, maybe I should just make it general, like even add clothes. I already filmed that video, but so guys, in case you don't know, I have. This is my second channel. I have a main channel that was suspended on YouTube. On that channel, I had close to 10K subscribers. I was actually at 8.5K subscribers, and I was already at 1.5K million views on that channel. So I was getting close to 2 million views, and it was suspended. So I feel very bad. So I already filmed all this video that you are requesting for now. It was already on that channel, but I would do it again on this channel. So thank you for making that request. Does anyone have any video requests? What video would you want me to make? We still have 7 minutes. One day, someday, we'll look back to these days and be grateful for the efforts we made. I urge us all to give it what it takes. All the best, guys. Wow. What a way to end the live. Oh, man. You guys are just so... Oh, I feel like hugging you people. Receive cyber hug. Cyber hug, all of you. What it really is in the US. Oluwaseun, what is your video request? I did not understand it. What it really is in the US. I don't understand the video request. Esther, what video request do you have? And Esther, you have not joined my Telegram group. My Telegram group. Have you joined? Are you Titi? Esther, are you Titi? Are you Titi? Your other name is Titi. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Okay, so I mean like clearing up superstitions. Oh, yeah. So I was talking about this with my former international mentor. And yeah, so that's a good question. So video request by Oluwa Sheung. Misconceptions about life in the US. Great. Oh, sorry, I misspelled Oluwaseun in the group. Okay, there also. Okay. So your request is what to pack. Good. I'll make that video. So the request is by Titi and Victor Zanconi. And then also how to make the best use of the spring semester. You already have that in mind. Okay, no, I didn't. No, the one I was going to make for the spring semester, I was actually going to talk about the differences between the spring semester and the fall semester, and the advantages and disadvantages, for those two. So I didn't actually think about how to make the best use of the spring semester. So that might be a different video request. So let me just how to make the best use of spring semester. Because if I add that in this spring semester versus fall video, it might become very long. I don't understand. So I don't want it to be my videos are like 10 to 15, 20. Some are 20 when it's very long. But I know that you people sometimes, because of data, so I'm also trying to be considerate of your data, this thing. That's one thing. So yeah, that's a nice question. That's a nice. So I have three. Oluwaseun, you already made a request. Zanconi made a request. Esther made a request. So guys, join my Telegram group, and I want to give. So I've seen the task that I'm going to give to you, Esther. Now I know the task, and the task is going to be on that Telegram group. So you're going to be the assistant presiding officer in our Telegram group. So the first thing you'll be doing, are you watching, Esther? The first thing that you'll be doing is to draft out the rules and regulation for our Telegram group. And yes, you're going to be the assistant APO. That's our able APO, assistant presiding officer. So when I'm not there, you are there. So the first task is to write out the rules and regulations that will be guiding us on that. Yes, our VP that will be guiding us on that group. So I don't understand. Somebody just took down their thumbs up. I don't understand. So somebody took down their thumbs up. Like after everything, 2 hours, you now unliked this video. As in, you're not like, who is that person? Who's that person? I want to know who that person is. You unlike my video. There is God. No problem. So Esther, that's your first task. You just write it, and before you post it in the group, just send it to me personally, because when you send it to me, then we'll go right together and then finally agree on it before you post it to the group. So thank you guys so much. You have 2 minutes to go to making it 2 hours. Usually it's 1 hour. So but today I don't just know you people will not let me go, and I enjoyed myself as well. So thank you guys so much for your support. Keep believing. My name is Valeen Oseh. I pledge to never give up, and I hope that you do same. Always stay positive, believe in God. Above all, just prayer, because if God does not will it, it will not happen. So pray to God, let him guide and direct you. He's the ultimate, the beginner and the finisher of everything. So my regards to your family, stay safe, and please guys, always check on me, always engage with my content, show me your love, show me your support. put my channel link in your bio on all your social media platforms. Share it on your stories, WhatsApp, any video, share it. Please just share it, screenshot it and send to me. Put it in the Telegram group. That way my spirit will be pumped. Thank you guys so much. I mean, you guys mean a lot to me. Thank you, Luashen. We are still here. So we have 30 seconds to go. So don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Let me sing one song before we go. Let me sing this song. What song do I want to sing? Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey, to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain, to serve with heart and might one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. If I do attention, you will not see me now. That's why I did not do attention. O God of creation, direct our noble cause, guide our leaders right, help our youths the truth to know, in love and honesty to grow, and living just and true. Great lofty heights attain, to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my heart, to defend her unity and uphold our honor and glory. So help me God. Guys, if you watch this very moment, please don't feel sidelined or anything. While I was singing my national anthem, you can go ahead and sing your national anthem as well, showing solidarity to our countries. And yes, that's it. So this is not just a Nigerian forum. This is a forum for everybody. Anything. Study abroad made easy. Same. Study abroad made easy with Valeen Oseh. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Until we see again. Bye, guys. So if you have not subscribed, if you have not joined my Telegram group, please join my Telegram group, and please add my links to your social media bio and share my videos on your social media stories, and screenshot and put it in the Telegram group as well. Just let me know. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. Bye, guys. Bye.